By the end of this video, you will go from the horrible 20 FPS to super smooth 1000 FPS in a few simple steps. There are timestamps in the description, so this is... Today I will show you how to get more FPS in Minecraft. I'll go over everything from in-game settings to things you can download to get more FPS. Okay, so if you go into your menu and you go to options, then go into video settings, the first thing I want you to change is the graphics settings. Put it on fast. This will make the game look a bit worse, but if you want more FPS you have to make that sacrifice. Next thing you want to do is you want to change the render distance. If you play hypixel, I think 12 is enough. If you have issues with 12, I would put it to 8. Render distance is probably the most sort of FPS intensive thing, so you want to turn that down if you can. Now I recommend putting your max frame rate vsync. If you put it to unlimited, it might be a bit unstable because, you know, it goes up and down a lot. You will technically get more FPS, but you wouldn't be able to see it because your refresh rate on your monitor isn't high enough. So if you put it where your refresh rate is, which mine is 140, so I'll put it at 150, it will basically make the FPS a little bit smoother and more consistent. Here is use vsync on. Turn it on and basically it's just more efficient. Now for smooth lighting, you want to put it on off. It'll make the game look a little bit worse, but it's okay. Now the final thing that you could do in your game settings is don't use a texture pack. And if you do want to use texture pack, use a 16x texture pack. I made a video on this before, so just click on it. Those texture packs won't make your performance better, but they also won't make it worse. So that on its own should have gave you a bunch of FPS. If it didn't though, don't worry. In a second I'll tell you what to download to get even more FPS. But if it did help you a lot, this just in game settings, let me know in the comments. I will be reading every single comment obviously. And while you're down there, please subscribe. Try to get to 100 subs by the end of the year, so if you could, that would be very much appreciated. Okay, so now you have a choice. Do you want to download just Optifine or an entire PvP client? If your PC is very low end, I recommend just getting Optifine. But if your PC isn't terrible, then you should probably get a client because it comes with Optifine downloaded already in it. It also has some extra features on top of it, which I think is really worth it. So if you chose Optifine, I already made a video on this, so just click on the eye in the corner and follow that tutorial. Now if you chose to get a client, then you have to have another choice to make. Do you want to get a Lunar Client or BadLion? Personally, I use the Lunar Client because, I don't know, it just has some features that I really like, but I've used both of them for a long time and they're both really good. Could be making a video on comparing the two, so subscribe if you want to see that. So to download this is very self-explanatory. Just literally go and click on which one is yours. I'll download it, press it, yes, I agree, and install it. I've already installed it, so I'm not going to install it again, but yeah. It's the same process for Lunar Client. Again, go into the description, press on download, open it, I agree, and it will start installing. So as an example, I am here now on Lunar Client. As you're going to consume and stuff, this is one of the features of Optifine. But yeah, Lunar Client is basically just options and mods. If you encounter any issues with downloading these, just let me know in the comments. So now you should have an infinite amount of FPS. Make sure to like this video, check out all my other stuff, and most importantly, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.